nice, son. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, the nigga you bugging. Damn ass fat, you know I'ma hug it. Lows by the truck, fuck up the budget. Cashing it in, damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know Oliver does it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it. Her name ain't Mega, but yeah, she a stallion. The way that we dressin' ran out of Italian. New chain bustin', peep the medallion. Pull your own troubles out by the gallon. Her name ain't Lotta, but she from the south. Her name ain't Ruby, she got a big mouth. Putting it in, she staking it out. Putting it in, she staking it out. She like salsa, one in a hole, just like a golfer. If you ain't leeching, what can you offer? Niggas ain't got it, they just be talkers. Niggas ain't got it, they just be talkers. They gon' tell you what you wanna hear. Yeah, put you in a nice pair. Best if you don't listen.
All this shit on me, I'm making her wet. It's double line, they know we the set. They know we up next, that's why they upset. Diamonds on me, and you know it's baguettes. Ballin' so hot, man, I need me a rep. If you ain't on time, then you getting left. Can't live in the past, ain't got no regrets. Ain't looking for love, just want me some sex. Like it or love it, still gotta respect it. How you in first, but you coming in second. They watching your next, so you gotta protect it. Running it up and we breaking the records. You gave us your last, you should've just kept it. Eyes on me as soon as I step in. The eye on me, you know what I'm reppin'. It's eyes, so yeah, you know what we dressing. Our blessings is coming, they know that we destined. Like it or love it, they know how we coming. Just send us the budget. Send us the budget. She wanna suck in my hands on her weed. She tell me don't touch it. What you doing? We bringing them vibes, they know we don't force it. Tell them don't rush us. Don't rush us at all. Hate us or love us, it really don't matter. Ain't holding no grudges.
Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, the nigga you bugging. Damn ass fat, you know I'ma hug it. Lows by the truck, fuck up the budget. Cashing it in, damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know Oliver does it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it.
She want me to touch it, I'm making her cream. Like she a Russian, she for the team. She bring her cousins, I'm bringing my brothers. Now it's a scene and we all for being.
Like it or love it, I had to just dub it. Ain't no in between, no in between. She for the streets, feeling so geek. She for the streets, feeling so geek.
Like it or love it, they know how we coming. Just send us the budget. Send us the budget. She wanna suck in my hands on her weed. She tell me don't touch it. What you doing? We bringing them vibes, they know we don't force it. Tell them don't rush us. Don't rush us at all. Hate us or love us, it really don't matter. Ain't holding no grudges, no.
Niggas always talking, I'm like fuck it, let them chat. I been getting money, you know I can live with that. Legend in my city, winning, showed it on the map. And if I leave this bitch tomorrow, they gon' quote it as a fact. I'm like, who the hell could stop me? Carbon copies on my timeline. Get up out your ego, learn to think with your divine mind. Main role in my movie, get that boot if you ain't acting right. Biting on my style, these niggas rapping with some appetite. Better know where you at night. Ride around with that strap at night. Catch me flicking ashes, dumping funky at your traffic light. Tipping out my bottle, all in honor of my dead. Swear these niggas want no drama on my mama, on your head. I was raised to be that way, you just can't hold it, G. Being a block, I'm on my pivot like I'm supposed to be. Clocking digits with them niggas who been close to me. Popping shit and putting dick all in her ovaries. But I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too play for playing around. You know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. Don't hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too play for playing around. You know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. Don't hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. Who gon' tell your tale if you don't leave no good impression? You ain't mad at me, little bitch, you mad at your reflection. Working on my hoodoo, burning sage for my protection. But if that shit there don't work, you know we brought that Smith & Wesson. I ain't stressing, found my blessing in the lowest state. She tell me, Xavier, please come over, though she know it's late. I could've went and beat that down, instead I chose to wait. I been that nigga in my city, that ain't no debate. See, once you learn to drop your feelings, you might drop your ceilings. I talk to God about my dealings when they got my healings. Don't point my way with all that drama, I be about my commas. What's worse about your lack of papers, you ain't got no honor. But I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too play for playing around, you know my language. Just send me that bread and I'm laying it down. Don't hold my weight, bitch. They know my name when I'm moving through town and I don't lane switch. I'ma keep it that way till I lay in the ground. I do my thing, bitch. I'm way too play for playing around, you know my language. That time in the night say, smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Okay. Same one for the break cane. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Kush pack in the backpack. That time in the night say, smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Okay. Same one for the break cane. Yes, mindset for the next move. No time for the head game. I'm a player, you a parody. Bad bitch, two braids like a Cherokee. So much that I might need a parody. Smoke dope and I might need therapy. I be fly in a bitch, I'm parakeet. Apparently, these niggas don't know who I be. Last time I came to the show, so you paid at the door. And I slid in, no ID. You ain't cold like me. No, you see the name in neon. Prime time shit like Dion. Niggas ain't peas, they peons. Hit it in the bed, bad beyond. Neck on froze, on Freon. I ain't gotta tell her that we on. Shawty know she heard of the band and the brand and the type shit we on. Fuck they be on. Got a nigga leading this shit like eons. He a fan, he a windmill. Top down on the coast, got a wind chill. For them grill, big fur, nigga chinchill. Tell him simmer down, sit still. Switch flows like knobs on the faucet. Tell him I need all of the profit. I'm off for the week shit. Probably off for a week shit. With a queen at the crib, got it looking like freak Nick. My flight about to head from the runway. It's noon, getting head on a Monday. Sunbathe on the beach on a Sunday. Niggas still getting paid from the one play. Pulled up into what you call it, eating on that, can't pronounce it. They seen I ain't announced it. Doing numbers like 8 accountants. Ducked off by the lake and mountains, might make it sound like that. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clips full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Okay. Same one for the break cane. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Kush pack in the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Okay. Same one for the break cane. Yes, mindset for the next move. No time for the head game. I'm a vibe, I'm a trip, I'm a journey. I'm a dog at the game in the gurney. Yo, bitch probably came with the scurvy. She be playing more games than attorney. Turn up, turn wheel on the yacht deck. Cold drink, hardwood and a hot neck. Grotesque protest when I shop wreck. Gotta now give a fuck who got next. A good tall glass of the Merlot. Pin gang got the cash on turbo. Teed up with the iron like Top Golf. New whip with the top piece chopped off. Off work, I came to play. 2 blunts, tall Tanqueray. Don't simp, get paid today. That hate can't make a stay. Out west where the Lakers stay. And I'm still up getting to the bread like aisle 3. If it ain't about that, don't dial me. Put a little right in your act, baby. Do it for your bread and your black babies. Nigga, don't flex, just build muscle. I'm up, I still hustle. Ball game like Bill Russell. Rap game on Chris Wallace. Make a nigga wanna switch wallets. Give a fuck what a bitch call it. No shit for the faint of heart. Get rich, nigga, play your part. 5 bands, 2 days apart. This shit like ancient art. And I'm still in the hood like an engine. Slide 4 deep, done division. Papa my shit for the pension. Pretty little freak in the mentions. Checking her physique at dimensions. Let a nigga peep in position. In the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clips full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Okay. Same one for the break cane. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Kush pack in the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Okay. Same one for the break cane. Yes, mindset for the next move. No time for the head game.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing on this Monday afternoon? What's going on? It's your guy Big Dog Barking, coming out of Memphis 10 with another lad. You know what I'm saying? I apologize last week when I did the vertical talking about the AI girlfriends and chat GPT being y'all new girlfriend and everything like that. This was supposed to be done Friday, but I was having some technical difficulties on my end. So I figured everything out, figured out what was wrong, and now I'm bringing y'all what was supposed to be brought Friday. So yeah, this supposed to be a Friday show. Today is a Monday show. So I might do 4 more live this week. Maybe. Don't hold me to that, but that might be the plan to go and do 4 more lives after this one. You know, it messed up my schedule when my computer started doing some dumb stuff. But anyway, today's topic is the number one thing men want from women outside of looks. The number one thing that men want from women that has nothing to do with their looks. Now, before I get into the proceedings this evening, as y'all enter that building, hit that like button, like so I appreciate it. Hit that share button, tell somebody, come put their eyes on me. And also, I'm trying to reach 1,300 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Help me reach that. Right now, I'm streaming on YouTube, I'm streaming on X, and I'm talking to my people on TikTok. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit my YouTube, hit my X, hit my IG, hit my TikTok. Y'all subscribe. I'm going to keep bringing y'all relationship strategies. You know what I'm saying? That's my plan. Like I said, I have to sit down and talk to my people, talk to my family, and talk to, you know, some of my people on what direction I need to go into with my content. Because I'm an OG. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the field. I ain't playing in the game no more. You know what I'm saying? I've been out the game for a minute. And I be having to sit down and talk to my people, both my kids, my wife, you know, other people I fool with, and see what direction I need to go in with my content. And you know, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, you want to join the investment circle, please hit that Cash App. It's at the bottom of the screen. You know what I'm saying? Hit that Cash App, $ Big Dog Barking 2132. Hit that John up if you want to donate. All donations are appreciated. If you hear what I'm saying, whether you donate a little or donate a lot, all of them will be appreciated. Yeah. So anyway, before I get into the main topic for today, the number one thing men want from women outside of looks. Before I get to talking to that, let's talk about some things that happened this weekend. First and foremost, the first thing I want to talk about is the verses. Cash Money versus No Limit. Now, that was my high school. That was like my last couple years of high school, 11th, 12th grade, 96, 97. When I first started listening to No Limit. You know what I'm saying? A partner of mine that played football with me in Pee Wee, we was happening to taking I think it was my 12th grade year, and we were taking chemistry together. And he put me on the Master P. He put me on Ice Cream Man. And when I first heard Ice Cream Man, I was gone. You know, now I'm from Memphis. I came up off Ball and G. I came up off 3 6 Mafia. I came up off Fly. You know what I'm saying? Gangsta Black. Tila. You know, Tila from Memphis, but he was doing a lot of things down there in Texas. Tommy Wright the third. It was a lot of Memphis rappers I came up off of. So, and I was listening to other stuff too at that time. I would listen to Biggie, I would listen to Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, I would listen to Biggie, I would listen to Nas. You know what I'm saying? I was on some other things too, but when it came to the South, I ain't had too much. I had Outkast. You know what I'm saying? I had UGK. No, we were good on Pocket Full of Stones. But I'm a Memphis cat. So my partner, he turned me on to Master P. And when I first heard Ice Cream Man, I was gone. I was gone when I first heard Ice Cream Man. And once I graduated high school and I in the real world and everything like that, every Tuesday I was at the Target. Where I was staying at, it was a Target that was right around the corner from me. Well, I ain't gonna say right around the corner from me, but I was there every Tuesday, every week. Because No Limit drops on every week, every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. And I remember when I first turned 18, how I got my first tattoo. It wasn't number my initials on my arm when I first turned 18. My guy, he went and got his tattoo first, and he took me to the spot he went to, and it was downtown Memphis. I probably, now that I know about pricing and tattoos, I probably paid too much for what I got, but I ain't know I had just turned 18. I ain't know. And just seeing my guy get a tattoo on him, I was like, all right, I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? Went and got my ears pierced and went and got a tattoo. So after I went downtown Memphis and got my first tattoo, some of me and my guys around the hood, we were like, we wanted to get more tattoo, but we weren't trying to spend a lot of money. So we did what a lot of folks did. We went and got the needle and thread and the Indian ink. You got the Indian ink, got a Hobby Lobby. And we were tatting each other up. Yeah, we was young cats tatting each other up. And one of the tattoos, I had got 3 of them. I had got my partner, we call him, I ain't gonna say his real name, but we call him Brick. Because his head was shaped like a brick. he did 3 bootleg tattoos on me. He did 3 of them. He put my name at the time when I was in the hood at the time when I was 18, Big B. He put that one on my right shoulder. He put a panther on my left arm, and he put TRU on my back. He put TRU on my back because I was a No Limit soldier. You couldn't tell me nothing about No Limit. I remember going to the jewelry store in the mall and getting the No Limit chain, you know, going to Mr. Goldman, getting a little No Limit chain. I went and got a ring with the tank on it. And I was down for the cause. I was a No Limit soldier. You couldn't tell me nothing about PC Murder, Silk, Mystical. You couldn't tell me nothing about them cats. Mac, Fiend, Mr. Magic, Cain and Evil. You couldn't tell me nothing about the Mia X. I got the hook up, I don't know how many times. I watched Hot Boys. A lot of folks don't even talk about Hot Boys. I watched The Last Dawn. You know what I'm saying? I was a No Limit soldier. But then, out the blue, I heard Ha. I heard Juvenile. And just the video of Ha did something for me. Just to see this young cat sitting on this yellow Lambo, or was it a Ferrari? It was yellow. I can't remember what car it was, but it was yellow in the projects. That did something for me. To see a lot of cats holding up their Cash Money pendant around my age. This is what that 98, 90, yeah, 90, late 90, 98. I'm 19, 18, 19 years old. Finna be 19 in 98. And just to see him and Lil Wayne, this Lil Wayne before he could curse. This Lil Wayne before he can curse. This is when they were stealing their T's, Bows, and Reeds phase. You know what I'm saying? And it was something about Cash Money that was different than No Limit for me. It was something about Cash Money that was different than No Limit. Even though they both from New Orleans and, you know, I don't know what ward and what projects and all that right there, they rep and all that right there, but I was in love with both of them. And then it was like, as soon as No Limit started falling off, they started going in other directions. I started listening to Cash Money a little bit more. And 400 Degrees, I remember when I first bought 400 Degrees. I remember when I first bought 400 Degrees. I remember when I got back to the province I was staying in. And my partners, they knew I bought it. and they snatched. Now these my partner, these my guys. Now I ain't mad at them, but I was slick mad at them because they snatched it out my. I just came back from Target, got back in the hood with 400 degrees, and some of my partners, I told them I had it, and they snatched it out of my hand and ran to my partner house. I knew where they were going. But they did it because they wanted to listen to it before I listened to it. And I'm like, bro, I was gonna listen to it with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I was finna listen to 400 degrees with y'all. It wasn't like I'll come to find y'all so we can listen to this shit together. So we played 400 degrees and the rest was history. Then I'm listening to BG. It was all right. Cash Money is an Army nigga, a Navy nigga. And then when I heard, once I got that Lil Wayne, The Block is Hot. I was hearing Lil Wayne all through Juvenile, John. I heard Lil Wayne on the BG, John. And for those that don't know, Lil Wayne and BG actually was called B Jizzle. You know, they was a group called the BGs. But Lil Wayne became Lil Wayne. He wasn't BG no more. He was Lil Wayne. So I'm listening to Juvie. I'm listening to BG. I'm listening to Lil Wayne. I go back and get some of the big time with Fresh and Baby. Some of that junk. My favorite junk they did was Cutlass, Monte Carlos, and Regals. And I was in love with Cash Money. But see, my love for the two was different. My love for the two was different because with No Limit, them niggas were grown. They were grown. With Cash Money, them cats were about my age, except for Juvie. So I'm looking at Cash Money, I'm like, if them little cats, cause them cats, they about my age, I could do what they do. That would lead me to start doing music even heavier because I'm looking at BG and I'm looking at Wayne, I'm looking at Turk, and I'm looking at me and I'm looking at my guys. I'm like, man, we can do that too. You know what I'm saying? We can go wear we wear t-shirts and Reeboks every day anyway. We wear t-shirts and tennis shoes all day, every day anyway. We wear jeans all day, every day. We in the hood all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we do all day, every day. So why not do it? Why not participate? Why not go into music? Needless to say, when Cash Money broke up, for whatever reason, but we all know it was money, I fell out of love. No Limit had fell off. Cash Money broke up. And the only person left on Cash Money was Wayne. Now The Block is Hot was good. I still play that now. Lights Out was all right. I like Midnight on Lights Out. 500 Degrees was where I like, all right, bro. All right, bro. You're going to take 400 degrees and say it's 500 degrees now. All right, cool. I was like, I'm through. But after 500 degrees, Wayne became mixtape Weezy. He was putting out them squad up jumps. And I was banging them squad up jumps. And this was before he really became mixtape Weezy. He put out them squad up jumps. Then he started putting out them dedications and everything like that. Then Wayne came out with the card. I still buying the card to this day. But when Wayne came out with the Carter 2, that's when the industry really respected Cash Money. That's when the industry really respected Wayne, when he put out the Carter 2. Because for so long, we was told down here in the South that we ain't had no wordplay. We ain't had no subject matter. All we were booty shaking music. Even though we had Andre 3000, even though we had Scarface, you know what I'm saying? T.I. got a little wordplay. We had artists down here that could rap, that could actually put bars together that made sense. Big Boy. We had rappers that could make sense. Goody Mob. We had rappers down here in the South that actually could put some bars together. And like I said, I'm an 8 Ball and MJG fan. I like 8 Ball and MJG more than I do 3 6 Mafia. I'm an 8 Ball and MJG fan. We had rappers down here that could rap, but when Carter 2 came out, that's when you really had to focus on what the South had to talk about. And that was on Dwayne Carter's back. When Carter 3 dropped, when Lollipop, the first single off the Carter 3, Cash Money, Lil Wayne sold 1 million copies in the first week based off Lollipop. Now, a lot of people will say that word Cash Money reached its peak because Carter 3 was a classic. Now, anything they say after Carter 3 is trash. I still play Carter 4. The last Lil Wayne John came out. There was a lot of criticism about that John. I actually liked it. You know, because everybody was talking about the peanuts to an elephant, John. It was like, but I liked it. But outside of Lil Wayne, I got all Juvenile stuff. I got all the big time stuff. Of course, I got all the Hot Boys, Guerrilla Warfare, Let 'Em Burn. I got all that. Even the first Hot Boy jump is All On You. No, it ain't All On You. It's another one. I can't remember the name of it, but Lil Wayne on there with a little fro. I can't remember the name of that jump. But Guerrilla Warfare, Let 'Em Burn, I had them jumps. Still got them in my phone. I had Chopper City. I don't remember if Turk put out a solo. If he did, I ain't never pick it up. But after Carter 3, it was like, what was Cash Money doing? I got the Birdman and Lil Wayne collab. Like Father, Like Son. Matter of fact, Stun Like My Dad is one of me and my daughter's favorite songs. If you know, you know. She loved when she heard Stun Like My Dad. You know me and my daughter, how we get down. My daughter always wanted to be like her dad. And when she heard Stun Like My Dad, that was just right up her alley. She act like she can act like my dad. She can act like her dad. But after Carter 3, a lot of folks said they fell off. Even though Wayne was still hot, Wayne was on everybody's albums, throwing away verses, still doing mixtapes and all that right there. They said Carter 4 was it. And I'm still a Lil Wayne fan. Just like I'm still a Jay-Z fan, still a T.I. fan, a Rick Ross fan, 8 Ball and MJG, 3 6 Mafia. I'm still a fan. I might not like the direction some of their music is going, but I got to understand, like, man, I'm 46. These cats in their 40s and 50s. They still might be producing music, but it ain't the music I came up off of. They still might be making music. It ain't the music I came up off of. So when the verse came on Saturday night, and I'm you know they promo the hell out of that joint up into the verses, and I'm thinking I'm having nostalgic memories. I'm like, okay, Cash Money No Limit. I'm like, I bet. Then when the 25th came, I see a lot of people streaming it, talking about it and all that right there. Even myself, I said, let me go find it. And then I got to looking for it, and I'm like, you know what? Do I really want to see? Do I really want to see my childhood, my teens and early 20s? Do I still want to see this? Knowing these cats every bit in 40s and 50s, damn near 60, still hopping around on stage, running in place, still on that same drug and thug crap that I was on in my teens and 20s. Do I still want to hear that? Because I listen to it every day on my phone. I listen to it every day on my phone, so I still listen to it, but do I want to see these old niggas perform? I gave up, got back to watching football. Then once I see it's over with, I go through TikTok, I go through YouTube, I go through Instagram, go through X, and I'm seeing highlights. Mia X did her thing. Much love to her because I know she been battling some health issues. Juvie did his thing. I still rock with Juvie the Great. Percy Miller, in his old age, still hopping around on stage, still running in place, and I rock with you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing that for years. Make him say, Then I see Manny Fresh, and I'm like, man, bro. Y'all know what they've been saying about Manny Fresh. He look like somebody lesbian auntie. Look like an overweight Winnie the Pooh. I'm just saying. No Wayne, no Turk. You know, Turk got his own issues with Cash Money with Baby and BG. BG act like he's still on that dog food. Baby had a glitch in the Matrix. Silk the Shocker, he still rapping like Silk the Shocker. He still off beat. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see it. The same way that, you know, y'all go to these reunion shows or a Key Sweat show or Genuine show or Trick Daddy show or this show, that show. Everybody that came up on in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s made good music. But do you want to see them perform? That's where I was. I always had respect for No Limit. Like I said, I got TRU tatted on my back. I always had respect for Cash Money. It made me feel as a young cat that I can go do this too. I can be a asshole and a hooligan and make music. That what led me to rapping. Part of it. So I'm always gonna have love for them cats. They were part of my childhood. But at the same time, I don't want to see them performing. And I know if I would have saw Wayne performing, and much respect to Wayne, Wayne is in my top 10 as rappers. I don't want to see Wayne in them little ass dreads. I listen, but I don't want to see him perform. I listen to the music. I don't want to see him perform. I don't want to see it. That's just my opinion on the verses. It's like it's good for the culture, but at the same time, I don't want to see that. Just like with 3 6 and Bone with their verses. It was like, man, y'all don't even much know the beef between them folks back in the 90s. Who made up their style of music first? Why y'all ain't fight then? When y'all were young. Y'all can still throw them things. Why y'all ain't fight then? Why y'all wait till y'all get into the verses and then y'all want to squabble when y'all faults over who started that type of music? I would listen to both of y'all. I would listen to 3 6 Mafia and I'm listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm just saying. It's like it's cool. I don't have a problem with it. Don't get it twisted thinking I'm just up here complaining about it. I ain't complaining about it for a minute. I'm not complaining. It's just that I don't want to see old ass niggas. What's going on, Drip? Roswell, what's going on? I just didn't want to see no old ass niggas performing. That's where I'm at. I still love the music. Still gonna love the music. That's the South. I'm always gonna love No Limit and Cash Money music. I was raised off that. I was raised off 400 degrees and the block is hot. I was raised off Lil Wayne making sound effects instead of cursing. I was raised off that. I would back that ass up, gonna be forever the twerk song in the club. I don't care how old these women get. If they hear dun dun dun, if they hear the violins on back their ass up, they gonna start twerking. They gonna hit the floor. And all Juvie got to say for the 99s and the 2000s is over with. I know that's gonna happen. That's my childhood. I grew up off that. Make them say, I grew up off that. Miss my homies. I grew up off that. Ice Cream Man. I grew up off that. Kick Dope. That's my favorite No Limit song. C Murder. UGK. That's my favorite No Limit song is Kick Dope. I grew up off of that. I don't want to see them niggas perform no more. Let me have my childhood intact. Let me have what I came up off of intact. I don't want to see you perform. That's just like me watching a football game or a basketball game. And you don't know when to put the ball down. You still think you got it. You still think you got it. You still think you can go out there on a Sunday and perform. And you look old. Russell Wilson. You still think you got it. You still think you got it. And Jackson Darton took over. You still think you got it, but Jackson Darton took over. Or Russell Westbrook, one of my favorite basketball players, MVP, triple-double machine. You get a contract at the last minute from Sacramento. Meaning that your time is almost up. For you to get a contract at the last minute, don't nobody want you no more. And you still think you can play. You still think you got some oomph left in them legs and all that right there. But if you did, you wouldn't been looking for a team to the last minute. It's time for you to sit down. And that's how I feel about any of these verses when it got cats from the 80s and 90s, whether it's R&B or rap. I'm going to always appreciate the music because it raised me. It helped form me outside of my mama and my partners, my family. It molded me. It molded me. It put insight out and put insights into me. It made me look at life in a different way. Some of the things that they said I saw in my real life, and some of the things they said I can only imagine because I would never touch it. But y'all ain't evolved. Y'all still the same niggas that I grew up listening to. You ain't got no better. As far as looks, like I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Would I go to a Jay-Z concert? Yes. You know why? Because his music done evolved. I listened to Reasonable Doubt all the way up to 444, and the music done evolved. He classic. He like Frank Sinatra now. It's like I can sit here and watch Jay-Z in a suit with his Basquiat dreads and shit like that. I can sit there and watch that and be entertained and enjoy the music. But the music fits where he at now in life. He in his 50s. He in his 50s. I don't need somebody in their 50s still talking about I need a hot girl. Or I'm on fire. Or make them say, that don't do nothing for me. As a fan of music, as a lover of music, that don't do nothing for me to see you washed up. I just seen a video of Trick Daddy trying to dance. Big belly and all. What that do for me? I came up off Thug Holiday. I came up off Trick Daddy too. What that do for me to see Trick Daddy with this big belly trying to dance on stage? The same way you'll see Bobby Brown with the big belly still trying to bust his New Edition moves. That's a joke right now. And Trick Daddy, you never was one of them hip hop dancing ass niggas. So why you want to dance now? I'm just saying, I can appreciate classic evolve. I'm still gonna love the hood shit. I'm still gonna love that thug shit. I'm still gonna love it because that made me me. Part of that made me me. But I don't want to see y'all niggas perform. Because y'all ain't 20 no more. It's a young man game. Y'all ain't doing it no more. And if you're still doing it, like I say a lot of times, if you still in your 40s and 50s, still out there on the block, something wrong with you. But I respect it. I bumped the music. I went back and were bumping old Cash Money out there while my son here partner would look like, man. You saw that verse, you heard the verses, and you go back to Block is Hot. You go back to Hot Boys. I'm like, yeah. Because that's part of my music. I don't listen to Lil Pump and whoever little nigga y'all got now. I don't listen to them niggas. I don't listen to these new cats. They're like y'all. I don't know what y'all be talking about half the time. Y'all be trying. Y'all talk about Silk the Shocker rapping. There's so many rappers I heard now they be off beat, off key, and I'm like, bro, I ain't got time to listen to that. I listened to Silk the Shocker growing up. Y'all doing this on purpose and thinking it's bumping. You do just enough to make a TikTok song. Y'all ain't got nothing else. You hoping you blow up on TikTok. You ain't got nothing else. You're a SoundCloud rapper looking for your big break. And I ain't even mad at the hustle. It's just I don't like listening to y'all music. There's only a few cats I listen to that's out right now. I don't listen to everybody because they don't make a lot of sense. They don't make a lot of sense. But that's my take on verses. It's like I listen. I don't want to see the performance. I listen to the music though. I don't want to see the performance because I don't want to see old ass niggas and old ass females still think they in their 20s and they still got it. Which reminds me a lot of these spaces. Is like you in your 40s and 50s, and you still thinking you in your 20s and 30s. And I'm like, I say that about my mom-in-law. She down there 60, thinking she 25. Anyway, y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that share button. Now, yesterday, Sunday, watched a little football with my grandson all weekend. That little boy, football fanatic already. He ain't number 3 months and he already a football fanatic. And I realized something that he He's a hurry up offense individual. He can't stand the huddle. He got to hurry up and go, hurry up and go, hurry up and go. He can't stand the huddles. He got to like, we got to go, we got to go, we got to go. So I'm with my grandson yesterday, and I knew the new It series was coming out yesterday, and I've been prepping myself for this series. Like I said, I'm a horror fan. I'm an old school horror fan. For those that don't know, I got the Jason Mad tattooed on my neck. I was born on Friday the 13th. You know what I'm saying? I can go to sleep watching a scary movie. I can go to sleep. Like the last Terrified movie didn't even, like I enjoyed it. A lot of people say, oh, it was extra. Like, hey man, look, I like that type of shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't do Conjuring and Annabelle and Exorcist and all that right there. I can't do that. Megan, y'all say that's scary. Like I grew up on Chucky. I didn't grow up on Megan. Megan is AI. Megan is a robot. Chucky is a whole dog possessed that's crazy. Charles Lee Ray is a lunatic. I came up off Chucky. I didn't come up off Megan. You know what I'm saying? My scary movies and your scary movies now, we're not the same. Now, I did watch a couple of movies leading up into the It series. I did watch Barbarian. They were pretty good. I like Barbarian. I just watched Weapons yesterday. I like Weapons. That jump was fast. I watched Long Legs. I couldn't stand Long Legs was not good. I did not like Long Legs. Did not like Long Legs. Now I'm watching all this before the It series. We watched It chapter 1 and chapter 2. I think Bill Skarsgård did a perfect job at playing Pennywise. I always gonna say that. Is he as good as Tim Curry back in the original TV series, TV movie? Yeah. For the time in the 90s when that first It came out, yeah, it had my brother shook because I remember my great auntie gave us she gave us a big ass rabbit that he used to wrestle with. Now my mama had a lot of dolls in her room. She had a big ass clown. It wasn't no big clown, but it about the size of a baby. And the clown you sit in one of her chairs she had in her room. And after we had seen that first It back in the 90s, that my brother couldn't sleep for a long time because that clown, he was so scared that clown would go come in there and get him. And it was crazy. And I'm like, bro, that was a movie, bro. There's nothing to happen. There's nothing to happen, bro. Be calm down. But you gotta understand, he a little boy. I can't remember exactly what part of the 90s came out, but we were little boys. And my brother 3 years younger than me. So it really was holding him hostage that clown was in our house because he was like, he just seen the clown snatching little kids and biting on them and all that right there. He blowing him mind. So I'm watching all the scary movies leading up to the TV show, and it came on 8 o'clock. Now, my son him and his partner, they just took his baby mama home. So the Steelers and the Packers game was on. I wasn't sure. Okay, name one on my team. I don't care about name one. I appreciate Aaron Rodgers. I still got Aaron Rodgers Green Bay jersey somewhere in the house. Steelers, that's my uncle team. Yeah, but I don't care about name one of them like that. So I knew the show was coming on at 8, my time. I turned on TV, get to watching it, and the first sequence, I was hooked. Cause old boy in the movie theater. Now I think it was based in 62. So it happened 27 years ago. So I think if we're going with the new timeline, It chapter 1 was in 89. So we go back 27 years, that probably be 62. And when I see old boy in the movie theater with the pacifier in his mouth, I'm sitting there like, why this little boy got this pacifier in his mouth? Then I had to think about it. It feeds off of psychological problems that you got going on in your house. He feeds off your fear. And one thing I like psychology. So, I'm wired, I'm crazy, but I understand psychology. So as I'm watching the show and find out he snuck in the movies, this the third time he just snuck in the movie this week. He get out the movie, they chasing him, he get out the movie, then he start hitchhiking. He started trying to get out of Derry. And y'all know it is based in Derry, Maine. And he trying to get up out the junk. He walking down the street. He trying to catch a ride out of Derry. He trying to get away from Derry. And a car pull up in a nice little family, a husband, wife, 2 kids. He hop in. They say they going to Portland. All right, cool, whatever. So on the road, the little boy in the backseat get to spelling out words, and the mama saying he spell everything now. Woo. And the older daughter, she being older daughter, how they be in their teens and puberty and all that right there. But everybody in the car started acting strange. Now, mind you, y'all, if y'all watch the movie like I watched the movie, y'all know Pennywise, he play off your fears. All he was doing was playing off the fear that old boy has in his own life. It's like, you ain't got a good family. And you hop in the car with a quote unquote good family. Something you're missing in your life. But then the good family, the perceived good family, started acting weird. To the point where he was like, get out the car, because he realized they were going right back to there. And he was like, let me get out the car, because I don't want to go back to there. I'm trying to get away from there. And the lady pregnant, and she ended up having a demon baby in the front seat of the car. And this junk get the flapping all around the car and everything, broke out the back window and all that type of. And oh boy, I think his name Maddie. He couldn't take it no more. He sitting covering his ear, closed his eyes, sucking on that pacifier 100 miles a minute. And that thing I know, they bust right. They going by the bridge. If you watch the movie, they going where the Sioux was at. They bust right, and the pacifier fly out the window. I see the baby, the little demon baby, jump at the boy as they making the turn, and the pacifier flying out the window and land in the sewers. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh shit, we got action. We got action. And when I watched it the first time, I watched it. It was great. The ending, if you ain't seen it, the ending, because you got to have a losers club. You got to have a clique of kids that's gonna take down Pennywise the Clown. Man, when they get down to the end, when they clicked up and they got the little girl named Lily, she got her own traumatic issues because her dad had passed away in the pickling plant. Because she lost her mood ring up, and then he go back in there to go find her mood ring and end up getting crushed by gears at the plant. Then you got the little small head boy. He feeling some type of way. His daddy tell him about what happened to their people back in the day. Is like they were using their skin as lampshade. They would make lampshades out of the small hat skin. I did not know that. And I could believe that's a true statement because we all know, the Holocaust was something serious. So I could believe that. And he having illusions that his lamp was flicking on and off, and then once he finally got to work, and the lampshade is full of faces sewn on to the lamp. So yeah, he feeds all your fear. But I'm liking the show. The first episode was fast. I'm digging it. I like the direction it's finna go in. Yeah, so that's my show right now. I'm finna watch. I have to find something to watch because it don't be that much on. and I got all the streaming apps, and I have to find something to watch. And most of the time, I got all the streaming apps for my wife. She the one. She finds stuff on Netflix every day. She finds stuff on Netflix every day. She finds stuff on Peacock. She finds stuff on Hulu. I just be like, I watch YouTube and football. I watch YouTube and sports and listen to music. That's all I do. But yeah, Welcome to Derry. It's a must watch if you like it, if you like scary movies, if you like anything like that. Like I said, I can't watch JD, what's going on? I can't watch this new scary shit. I can't do it. 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 Like I said, Terrified is where I'm at right now. I hate that they ain't making a new Saw movie because me and my son went to see Saw X. Beautiful movie, but I hate that they ain't making another Saw movie. I think they're going to reboot the franchise. I want to see what direction they go in with the new Saw movie. But these new scary movies, like I said, Weapons and hold up. Weapons and Barbarian is a good movies. I like them. Long Legs, couldn't stand them. Anything Jordan Peele do, Us, Nope, Get Out, I rock with. But I like Blood and Guts. I like Blood and Guts. Again, I came up off of Freddy Krueger and Jason and Michael Myers and Leatherface and Chucky. I even, I was on Scream. I was on Billy Loomis. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I came up off of. And on top of that, zombies. My mama put me on a lot of scary movies growing up, to be perfectly honest. Like watching movies with my mama thing. My mom put me on a lot of things, a lot of black and white movies. I was watching Dracula and Frankenstein and the Wolfman and the Creature from the Black. I was watching a lot of movies because of my mom. She liked scary movies. She loves scary movies. She got her bachelor's in education. She was a school teacher, but she had her minor in theater, acting, or whatever that was. And she was always singing. She was always writing little stories and short novels. She was always watching all types of movies. She put me on a lot of things. But she was a horror movie freak. My mama loved horror movies. And I joined in the process. And I remember when I was born on Friday the 13th. And I remember the first Friday the 13th came out in 1980. I'm born in 79. So the first Friday the 13th came out in 1980. And I remember just growing up, my mama first told me this. She was like, she was just playing, but she was like, they made that move after you, right? And I used to be like, once I was understanding things, I was like, huh? She was like, yeah, they made that move after you, right? I'm like, how? She like, when you born on Friday the 13th? I'm like, yeah. She like, you were born in 79. The movie came out in 80. I'm like, okay. So she was just bullshitting with me, but she was trying to say, yeah, that's you Jason. I'm like, Mama, Jason drowned in the lake. She like, but what happened after part 1? I'm like, yeah, he came back. And he don't come around his house. So she pretty much said that I moved like Jason Voorhees. I'm like, all right, Mom, I get it. But it stuck with me for so long that I went and got the Jason man tattooed on me. And I'm like, man, I was born on Friday the 13th. I was born on Friday the 13th. So yeah, if I get to acting like Jason Voorhees, I can see it. And if my mama was alive right now, she'll tell you like, yeah, he ain't gonna rush you. He gonna stalk. He gonna slow burn you. He gonna slow burn you. But he gonna get you. The same way that man move, he like, that's how my mama tell you like, yeah, big dog gonna slow burn you. He ain't just gonna outright come get you. It's like you're gonna have to do something for him to come get you. But he gonna make it, he gonna terrify you. He gonna drag it out. He gonna do you something awful. And when he finally get you, it ain't nothing you gonna do. It's over. He already got you. But yeah, I came up off them type of scared moves. So when I see the new scared movies, I'm like, I ain't worth me going to the movies to go watch that. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Now, if it's a new Scream movie, I might go holler. I might go check that out. Black Phone 2. I did want to go see that jump, but then I hear a lot of mixed reviews on that, so I ain't go see that. Him, wanted to see that, heard a lot of mixed reviews about him. So a lot of them jumps I'll wait till they come out on stream and service. I wanted to go see the jump together. That seemed interesting. Never went to go see it. I think I can go pay for it now. I can go buy it now for $20 on Apple TV, I think. So I might, or just wait till they get free. I don't know. But yeah, I can't deal with today's scary movies. They ain't scary. Like I need to be scared. I need like with Art the Clown. I like that. I like that because he coming after he no holds barred. If y'all see Terrified 3, y'all seen that the shower scene. That man right there crazy, but that's how I like him. I don't like the if anything, give me Hannibal Lecter if you want to be psychological. Give me Hannibal Lecter. I deal with Silence of the Lambs. I deal with Jigsaw, you know what I'm saying? I can deal with them type of individuals. I can't deal with possessed dolls that don't come out there. I can deal with Chucky. I can't deal with Annabelle just sitting there looking crazy and ain't doing the paranormal activities. I can't deal like if you believe in ghosts, you believe in ghosts. Cool, whatever. I don't have a problem with it. It is what it is. Anywho, so let me go and get into today's topic, and I'm finna. Okay, I guess I'll drop the link. Give me 1 minute. And let me pin it to the top. Just in case anybody wants to join on this topic right here. What time is it? Oh, excuse me. Okay, 2:19. That'll work. Okay. So today's topic is the number one thing men want outside of looks. I'm be honest with y'all. I hear a lot of men in these spaces say they want this, but I have to look at how they move. And I have to ask myself over and over again, is this what you really want? Or is this something you just saying? You feel what I'm saying? Because most men, whether it's in the internet or in real life that I came in contact with, most men say they want peace. I'm gonna say that again for everybody listening on YouTube and X and TikTok. Is I hear a lot of guys say they want peace in their relationship. They want peace from their women. And I'm like, all right, cool. Now, when you hear the word peace, what do y'all think that means to you? Men and women. What do y'all think y'all mean? What that mean when they say peace? Because peace for me is being the calm for me after the world done beat me up. peace means for me. That what peace means for any man really is be my calm when the world beats me up. Because as a man, the world gonna beat me up, period. The world is gonna slings and arrows all day at me just because I'm a man. I have to provide, I have to protect, I have to problem solve. If I ain't carrying my weight, I'm a bum. But if I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I have to have balance with my woman. So I'm always in a trick bag because of society. And I'm always getting beat up. No matter what I do, whether I'm good or bad, I'm gonna get beat up. And a lot of men understand it. A lot of men understand it. So when I hear guys say they want peace, that's what I'm thinking. You want somebody at the house that's gonna calm you down after you get through fighting the everyday war outside. You need somebody at your house that's gonna calm you down from the war you fight every day as a man. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Now, this is what I see though. I see men that say they want peace, but they don't want their woman to say anything. See, that's where the confusion come in, because you want peace, but you want your woman to be quiet. You want your woman to be silent. You want your woman to be a yes woman. That anything you say, she just got to agree to it. I think that's stupid. I think that's bad business. Because in my marriage, my wife say what she want to say. My wife say what she want to say. My wife can tell me no. She ain't got to agree with everything that come out of my mouth. And that's perfectly fine for a guy like me. Because when I need her to nurture me, when I need her emotions, when I need her to console me after I've been out there and had to fight the world, she do that. She do that. When I've been sick and hurt and all that right there, she got me. When I done lost jobs, lost money, she had my back till I got back on my feet. That's peace to me. That's peace to me. I don't care about the attitude. I don't care if she don't cook every day. I don't care if she drop it like it's hot every day. I get that. That's not what makes me happy all day, every day. What makes me happy, and it took me a while to realize that lady got me when the world beats me up. She got me when the world beats me up. And it ain't like I need her to defend me in every situation, because she know I'm a fighter. She know I'm a fighter. She know I ain't going. She know what she mad. She know what type of man I am. She know that he's not a 304. He ain't going. He ain't a pushover. She know that. But she also know that I can't fight every battle. And that used to be my problem. And she done told me that. My brothers done told me that, like, I want to fight everybody. I want to be Superman. I want to fight everybody. I think I can protect everybody. I can fight for everybody. I can take on any challenge. Again, I'm wild crazy. A little hard-headed, a little stubborn and all that right there. But I always thought I can beat up the world. I always had that I could beat up the world. I always had that me against the world mentality because I'm a fighter. I talk enough shit. I ain't scared to back it up. I ain't scared of going to the war zones or none of that right there. I'm with it all day, every day. And sometimes by me being with it, I mess up. And my wife saw that. And I said this not too long ago, is that I did not know I needed her like I needed her. I didn't know as a 20-year-old in my 20s that I didn't know that she was going to calm me down. That she actually had my back while I'm sitting up here arguing and battling with her back and forth over bullshit. That she really had my back. Because she wasn't finna let nobody talk bad about me as long as she around. She wasn't finna let nobody insult me. She wasn't finna let nobody play me. She wasn't finna let nothing bad happen to me, even though she know I figured out a lot of things on my own. She know that I can go out there and do it. It ain't like I'm helpless. It ain't like I'm handicapped. It ain't like that I got mommy issues and I need her to wipe my ass all day, every day. She know that. She like, I don't know. Cause I done sit here and tell y'all like, oh, she'll tell y'all herself. He's cocky. He's arrogant. He's conceited. He's all them negative connotations that y'all put on me. He's like, yeah, that's him. That's him. And at the same time, he's the provider and the protector and the problem solver of my house. But she knows that with my cocky behavior and my arrogance and my narcissism and all that right there, me thinking too much, me thinking I'm too much, she already knows. She like, that way of thinking to get you messed up. She'll tell me that she like, the way you think at times, and she'll give me credit for being smart. She like, but you too arrogant. Your intelligence is your gift and your curse. You think you're too smart. And by you thinking you too smart, you end up messing up. She been right. That's peace. That's the stability. That is what men really want. But in y'all eyes, peace is shut the F up. Don't disagree with me. Jump when I say jump. Give me what I want when I want it, and there should be no questions behind it. Just do what I tell you to do. What's up, bro? That is a lot of these guys' definition of peace. Is you just stay in that corner until I tell you come out that corner. You have no say so. You can't tell me nothing. And when the world beat me up, I want you to baby me, but I don't want you to say nothing. You have nothing to say. I don't want your attitude. I don't want your disagreements. I don't want none of that. I just want you to be quiet. There's a difference between peace and silence. You want silence. I want peace. It's a difference. That's the first part of where men be messing up at. You don't want nobody to give you want somebody to give you peace and quiet. Just give me the peace. You can run your mouth all day. You can run your mouth all day. You can talk crazy all day. I don't care. When I'm messed off in the game, when I'm actually down bad in the game, and you know I'm down bad, and you got my back until I get back on my feet, I'll take that. With an attitude. Because sometimes I need to be kicked in my ass. Sometimes as a man, you need to be kicked in the ass by your woman. You might not want to hear that, But it's the truth. Sometimes you need your woman to kick you in your ass. Now, if she got a con to do it day in, day out, then I'm gonna look at you like, hey, bro, you actually got to have your woman motivate you every day to do something instead of you got your own self-motivation. That's a problem. But you human. You go through things and you get depressed. You get down in the dumps and all that right there. You might need her to kick you in your ass. You might need to give you a little boost to get you back on your feet. That's what you need. You want her to do that and be quiet. Just give me that what I need when I'm down and I'm trying to figure something out and I don't know which way to go. Thoughts keep bouncing off my head. You guys see I got a big head. Thoughts keep bouncing back and forth between my head and I don't know which way to go. And my brain ain't working to where I can sit down and think. It's like I got so much going on. And she'll come out of the blue and say, well, baby, I never thought of that. You just brought my anxiety down, son. You just brought my thought process, leveled it out and all that right there just by saying a few little words. I love you for that. That's you bringing peace to my chaotic world. I could deal with the attitude. Because I deal with attitudes every day I go outside. I deal with different personalities every day I go outside. Some like me, some don't like me. I deal with them. I deal with attitudes all day, every day. So me coming home to attitude don't bother me. It's what I go through outside that bothers me when I have to come home and you see them bothered and you say something or you do something that bring it down. You can talk crazy all you want to. I can deal with that all day, every day. Now, it's been times in my marriage that I had a battle I'm fighting outside and I bring it home and I have to fight with my wife. And I just said, I ain't going. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter. If I'm already fighting outside, then I got to fight you on the inside. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And let the chips fall where they may. That's why I can sit up here and say the things I say about my marriage because, like, man, I ain't have a problem telling my wife to kick rocks when she done piss me off. I ain't have no problem telling my wife I don't want her to go nowhere, even though I'm mad at her. But I'm a fighter. You're not finna attack me while I'm already being attacked and thinking I ain't finna come at you like I'm coming at them on the outside. Like everybody can get it. And you gonna catch these strangers like everybody else. Everybody can get it. Now you want to catch them or not, that's all on you. But if you see I'm already messed up, you already see something wrong with me and all that right there, then you want to add on to that, you're gonna catch the same bullets. They may or may not be meant for you, but you're gonna catch them just like them people on the outside caught them. I ain't got no problem giving them to you. As a matter of fact, if y'all can see this tattoo, I don't know if y'all can see that one. But it's a tattoo right here. F love get money. And I remember when I got that tattoo, I think I told this story once before when I was working somewhere. I was working in the warehouse. And me and this guy, we were cool. He called me here, brother and everything. You know, we chilling and everything. On lunch breaks, we getting high and shit like that. He called me here, brother. I'm like, all right, bet. Cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We in this thing together. He decided he wanna, you know what I'm saying, do, you know, sell them little dope at the workhouse. I'm like, all right, bet. But he couldn't move nowhere. He was stationary. Like the job he had, he really couldn't do nothing. He really couldn't move. He was in this one area. The job I got, I can move around the warehouse. So me and him get to rapping. He said he want to do this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right, bet I got you. Because I know I can move around. And in return for me helping you out, just break me off, you know, give me a couple dollars, you know, give me, you know, get some smoke on, and we call it even. We cool. We agreed. He gave me the little work. I do my thing. Now, in the process of me doing my thing, I'm telling individuals, this ain't my shit. I'm helping so-and-so out because he can't move. I can move. I can get around the warehouse. He can't. So I'm helping him get his money. And you know, like I know, is that when you start dealing with women, folks start feeling some type of way. Now I'm on my mission. I'm trying to get my money. I'm a salesperson for him right now. I'm trying to get my bread up. And I done said this on so many times, and if you don't know this by now, women are the biggest consumers. The majority of the people buying the grass, the devil's lettuce, the majority of the people buying it are women. And it's the women he wanna have some relations with. Now I'm telling these chicks who this stuff belongs to, it ain't mine, it's his. If you want to go directly to the source, be my guest. I'm still gonna push it. I'm still gonna do what I do because I got a commission to make. I got a percentage. I got some benefits coming in when I make a sale. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care about you being a man or a woman. I'm looking at my bottom line. It's females he want to mess with. It's females he want to mess with. So after so long of me doing this for him, I remember one day going on break and walking across the bridge to my car. And the little red bone, she get to running behind me. Big dog, big dog, big dog. I need to holler at you. I'm like, all right. I said, okay, I'm finna hop in my whip. She like, nah, I want you to hop in the car with me. I'm like, all right, bet I'll hop in the car with you. Hop in her car, get out the parking lot. She passed me the little blunt. I'm like, all right, cool. We smoking and shit. We riding down the street. And she telling me that old boy, the same dude that I'm helping him out, talking crazy about me. Talking crazy about me. I ain't did nothing wrong to him. I ain't insulting him. I ain't stepping on his toes. I'm actually helping you out, bro. Why you talk crazy about me? Why is it there's the things coming out of your mouth is like, oh, big dog think he doing too much, even though he's selling my dope? I'm like, nigga, yeah, I'm telling these individuals all day, every day, this is your shit. I'm helping you out. So she telling me that he's saying this, that, and the third, you know, and I could believe half of it because he'll say some little slick shit every so often about whatever female that just bought something from me. And I'm like, well, bro, go for what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm on a mission to get my money. I'm on a mission to get my percentage. You on a mission to try to get some pussy. I'm being honest. So after I get back to work, you know what I'm saying? I said a little something to him. I ain't say a lot. I said some little slick stuff to him. Let him know that I've been peeping it. I just didn't believe that you were really doing it, but I've been seeing the signs. And I told him so many words. It was like, hey, once I get off this little pack, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you go and take care of things. Cause you know, I'm telling folks anyway, this yours, and I'm telling them to come holler at you anyway. So after I get off with this, you got it. That's what he wanted. He wanted everybody to come to him. I'm like, you got it, bro. You got it. You use me for whatever purpose you use me for to help you get your name high. I helped you out. I helped you out. But by me helping you out, you wanted to drag my name in the mud and make it seem like I was doing too much. This is a personal and a professional beef that I got to deal with a guy that called me his brother. Now I argue with my blood brothers all day. I ain't got to argue with a nigga that want to be my brother. I ain't got to argue with you if you want to be my brother. I argue with my brothers all day if I want to. They're my brothers. That's blood. I can argue with them all day, cuss them out all day, but at the end of the day, that's still my brother. That's still my blood. We gonna get it back right. You want to be my brother. I ain't got to deal with you. You wanted to be the big name in the warehouse? Here you go. You got it. I'm done. Now, after I get into it with him, I'm mad. And I'm on my way home. Get home. It's bothering me because, bro, you said you fuck with me. But I also don't like how I'm doing things because the customers I'm dealing with is the women you want to smash. I didn't like that. If you want to smash, go smash them. I ain't stopping you from smashing. That ain't why I'm talking to them. I'm talking to them because I'm trying to make this money. So I come home from work, a little hot about it, sit in the car for a minute, smoke my black and mild, get in the house. Me and wife get into it. Because she's seeing there's something wrong with me, but she got something that's quote unquote more important than what's going on with me. Even though you see something wrong with me. Even though you see I ain't who I'm supposed to be at this point in time. But instead of you paying attention to content clues, you want to give out what you got to get off. And I didn't want to hear it. Because I'm still trying to compartmentalize what's going on with me and old boy. So while I'm thinking about that and like, how do I proceed? Because we work together. How do I proceed without me slapping the hell out of him and losing my job? I'm thinking about that. And you got issues. You want me to pay attention to you because you got things on your mind. You want me to come and pay attention to you, right, Fad? You want me to pay attention to you, right, Fad? You want me to listen to you right then, and I'm like, man, I can't do it right now. I got things going on, and you getting mad and mad and mad. So, like I said, you want to catch these strays? I got you. You literally made me aim at you too. Because instead of you giving me the peace I needed, because you knew something wrong with me, you want to start a war with me because I won't give you your attention. I'm already got war on my mind, trying to figure out how I want to proceed with the war I got with old boy. You want war too. You can catch these strays too. So after me and her get into it, and I'm already mad at old boy, and after me and my wife get into it, I go to my tattoo guy. He did the majority of my tattoos. And we were just going over ideas because I knew I wanted a tattoo. I didn't know what I wanted. So he, I trust him. So he just going through the computer. He going over little things. He said, I like that right there. I was like, what's that? And it was literally emojis saying, F love, get money. And it clicked in my head because of me in a situation with old boy at the workhouse. I was like, I did that. Let me get that. So I got that put on my left forearm. It's I don't know if y'all can see that. Where is it? It's somewhere around here. I don't know where is it. I can't find it right now. But yeah. It's on there somewhere. I'll show it to you when my light bed. I don't feel like turning no lights on. So I went and got it, and I come back home. And my wife see it. And her face automatically started frowning up. Excuse me. Her face automatically started frowning up. And she was like, oh, that's how you feel? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, what that mean? And I told her, I said, F love, get money. So that's how you feel. It's just F me. You all about your money. I'm like, lady, if you don't shut the hell up. I said, it ain't even for you. That's how I felt about the situation that was going on with me and old boy. Because like I said, you trying to get booty while I'm trying to get money. And we're beefing over the fact that the people that I'm getting money from is the same people you want to smash. And you thinking I'm trying to smash them too. It's like, no. Even though they were trying, because he had some little good dope, they trying. Oh, I gonna do this. I'm like, nah, no, I need the paper. But go holler at him if you're going to get it for the low. Don't holler at me because I ain't trying to hear it. My wife see that tattoo, she automatically thinking it's for her. Oh, that's all you gonna do is get money. I'm like, lady, she don't shut the hell up. Now, mind you, I got this tattoo months after I got her name tattooed on me. I will show y'all, but I don't want y'all to know my wife's name. But I got another tattoo of her zodiac sign. She a Taurus. And she a Taurus, and it is right here a bull. Now, mind you, I said earlier, this a cover up because right over where that bull is the cover up of where the quote unquote panther is. But I got the bull covering up the panther. That's her zodiac sign. She a Taurus. I got her name tattooed on my other arm. And I told her, I was like, baby, if it was all about my money and not you, I wouldn't have got you tattooed on me. I wouldn't have did that. If it was all about me and my money, I wouldn't have got your zodiac sign tattooed on me. I wouldn't have got your name tattooed on me if it was all about my money. I wouldn't have did that. That was one time in life where she chose war instead of peace and called straight, and then thinking that I'm still mad at her. I'm like, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at somebody else. And instead of me dealing with that issue and you letting me deal with the issue and you leave me alone, you end up catching strays. And this might have been my femininity popping out, a feminine trait that I went and did something to show how I felt about somebody. Tattoos used to be permanent till they came over with tattoo removal, but I wasn't finna remove it because I like it. But it wasn't directed at her, even though you think it's directed at you because you need attention. I give you what you want. I gave you a stray bullet. Even though it wasn't for you. But you're going to think it's for you. But the first part about the peace thing is there right there. Y'all want peace and quiet. Y'all want them to say nothing. I could deal with the attitude. Just be quiet. Just be peaceful when I need you to be peaceful. You ain't got to be quiet. Just when I got problems, just understand I got problems. Because even with that being said, like when my mama passed away before me and my wife got together. And every time around May and June, Mother's Day, that when my mama passed away in May of 2003. So between May and June, when my mama's birthday was in June, I get depressed. I ain't ashamed to tell you. I'm still depressed. I still get depressed about that. And for a long minute, I get my little depression. I ain't happy. Because it's my wife's birthday in May. Sometimes it falls on Mother's Day. Sometimes they're a couple of days apart. And, I'm posted like I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do for you on your birthday and Mother's Day. Because you are the mother of my kids. It's your birthday. I got you. But I'm also upset because when Mother's Day come around, I can't see my mom. And her birthday in June, like a month after your birthday, I can't see my mom. And it bothered me. And at first, when she first saw that, she used to, again, feel some type of way because it's like, how you ain't going to be happy for my birthday? How you ain't going to be happy for Mother's Day? It's like, well, for Mother's Day, you technically ain't my mom. You them kids' mom. You ain't my mom. So technically, I ain't got to buy you nothing. You're not my mother. Now, as far as your birthday, I'll get you something for your birthday, but it ain't going to be what you want. I'm going to buy you whatever I feel like buying you because I'm gonna do that. It's the thought that count. It ain't the price, it's the thought. So I'll get you something for your birthday. Since you want to be so, it's me, and you seeing I'm depressed. You ain't my mama, and I'll get you something for birthday. I'll get your card. Now, this me being petty too, though. Because even though I love the hell out of my wife, I'm depressed, and you worried about you and Mother's Day and your birthday, and I'm like, I can't see my mama. I feel some type of way. You still, at that point in time, your grandmama's still alive. That's the lady that raised you. Your mama's still alive. All the women in your family that had something to do with your upbringing, you still get to see them. Me, great grandmama gone, grandmama gone, mama gone. When Mother's Day come around, how I'm supposed to feel? Even though it coincides with what you got going on as my wife and as the mother of my kids, how I'm supposed to feel. You ain't taking that in consideration. And she used to be with the shit. And I like, hey, look. Don't catch them old strays. And she used to catch them strays too. I didn't want to give them to her. But because you see I'm depressed, you see I'm feeling some type of, I'm in a little funk because of Mother's Day, and I'm feeling some type of way, instead of you just accepting me buying you something for Mother's Day and your birthday, and let me just go on through my little depression, you got to make a big deal out of it. Because I ain't hyped up like you hyped up. Then I'm like, well, you know what? You ain't my mom. So I really ain't got to buy you nothing. I'll get you whatever I get you for your birthday. It's the thought that count. Now she's just like, you know what? When May, June come around, I already know how you gonna feel. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone because I know how you feel when May and June come around. And there's something I've been asking that lady for years to understand it. Like, even though my mom been dead 20 plus years, it still bothers me. Not like it used to when she first passed away, but it still lingers when Mother's Day come around, when her birthday come around. It still bothers me. Not like it used to, but it's still there. And now you realize that it's there, that it's gonna bother me. Now you realize that I'm gonna give you peace instead of making it about me. That's all I ever asked for, was peace when I needed peace. That's it. So that goes both ways, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, men, if you really want peace, you can deal with peace and an attitude. As long as she's taking care of you when you get beat up and she got your back. That's part of it. You want her to take care of you and be quiet while taking care of you. I don't agree with that. But ladies, again, when your man going through something, you got to be there and understand that he going through something, and you need to be his peace while he going through something. Don't make it about you. That's part of it. Now, the other part of it, and I'm going to get out of here when I give y'all this other part. The other part of it is, and I put this off on the men. You say you want peace. You say you want stability. Why you keep chasing chaos? Why you keep chasing chaos and expecting chaos to bring you peace? Why are you constantly chasing women that you know chaotic and expecting them to be your peace? Because if y'all ain't paid attention to my content, if y'all ain't been listening to me, I've been saying this over and over again with this relationship advice, or I ain't even relationship advice no more. It's investment strategies. why is you looking for peace in a woman that's chaotic? Why is you looking for wifey traits in a woman that has no idea what a wife look like? Don't want to be a wife. Don't want to be peaceful. Why? And like I've been saying over and over again, is because you value the looks, you value the box more than you value your own peace. How many times have you heard men say, I give her a pass because of how she look? How many times have y'all heard that? That I would give a bad chick a pass with her bad behavior. She look good, she thick, she this, she that. You'll give her a pass because of that. And then after you give her so many passes to the point you can't deal with no more, she looking at you like, so what gonna make me change now? You've been accepting the bad behavior. You've been accepting the attitude. You've been accepting the bare minimums. Now all of a sudden you can't deal with it no more. Now you want her to change. Why should she change? What incentive do she have to change when you've been accepting it? Because now you want peace. Well, why you didn't go get peace when you were looking for peace? Why you didn't go get peace when you were looking for peace? Now, don't get it wrong. I ain't saying go get no booger wolf. I ain't saying all that. But beauty is also in the eye of the beholder, too. I ain't saying to go get something that you don't want to deal with just so you can get peace. I ain't saying that. Get you something that you are attracted to. Get you something that you are comfortable being seen in public with. Somebody you are comfortable taking around your people. Do that. Don't just go get a woman for the sake of getting a woman because you think that woman gonna give you peace. No. Make sure she's attractive. Now, what you find attractive is something that I might not find attractive. To each his own. But make sure she fits your qualifications of attractiveness. I'll give you that one. But outside of the looks, and I know you want to hit. That just being a man because you want to get between them legs. I ain't mad at you about that one. But what else do she got? What else do she bring to you that you say you want? You want peace. You want somebody to console you when the world done beat you up. But you going after the same individuals in the world that's beating you up. And because you like them, and because they got some good noggin, some good box, she attractive, you'll give her a pass with her recklessness, her bad behavior, and say, oh, it's cute. But you're still asking for peace. And she's not willing to give it to you. She's not willing to console you. Like I said, she want to kick you in your ass every chance she get. No let up. It's all right every once in a while when you're trying to figure things out and you need a little kick in that little boost. I could deal with that. But she on your top every day. She constantly telling you you ain't that dude every day. She constantly downgrading you every day. Every day. But because she look a certain type of way, you allow it. Because her booty is big, you allow it. Because her breast big, you allow it. Because that thing between her legs smell like a waterfall, you allow it. You allow it. and she ain't doing nothing but giving you hell on earth, but you allow it. And then get up on these spaces, get on social media talking about all I want is peace. Well, the chick that was gonna give you peace, you bypassed her because she was boring. She didn't have a breast and her ass out. She ain't popping, she ain't talking crazy on social media. She ain't extra. She ain't doing all that right there, so you bypass that one right there. And truth be told, she might be just as chaotic as the little junk I'm talking about right now. I ain't gonna say you're wrong. But again, you say you want peace. You say you want peace, but you're going after chaos. You're going after volatility. You're going after somebody that ain't stable emotionally. And you expect them to act right. When I heard so many guys talking about women in their 18 to 25 year range, I'm like, you know, them little girls crazy. You know, they chaotic. You know, they still trying to figure things out. You know, they unstable, volatile. You know that, right? You know that, right? That's why when I look at my daughter and I look at my son's girlfriend, I said I give them passes because they still trying to figure things out. Now, my daughter got a lot of things figured out, but she still want experiences. She just called me today, talking about give her $15. I looked at her and my son looked at them like, ain't you got a dude? Just being honest. You still want to spend money. You still want your experiences. Fine, cool. I told her when she got out of college, I ain't got a problem with you spending your bread. Go spend your bread. But I'm also having to take money out of my pocket to help you with your student loans because you ain't want to pay on your student loans. You financially immature. That's my daughter problem. You financially immature. That's my daughter problem. Everything else, she fine with it. She can cook, she can clean, she take care of the house, she raising her little girl. You financially immature. You still chaotic when it comes down to money. That's a you thing. Can she get better? Yeah, because she's gonna have to get better because she got a brand new daughter. You're gonna have to get better. Or make sure you get a lot of money. You're gonna have to get better with your finances, or you're gonna have to go get a lot of money. And last time I checked, and I like the old boy that she finna marry. I like him. He ain't no millionaire. He doing everything he supposed to be doing to make sure you and the baby straight till you get back on your feet, but he ain't no 6-figure dude. So it's either you get your finances together or you go get some more money. Financial irresponsibility. That's chaos. But I expect it because she ain't on but 20 something. She ain't even 25 yet. I expect to start getting out of it, but I give her still a pass. My son, baby mama, she's 17, gonna be 18 in a couple more weeks. She's emotionally unstable. She's volatile. Me and my son had these discussions about her every day. Well, what you gonna do with her, bro? Because I ain't gonna sit there and tell you not to be a father to your son. I ain't gonna tell you that, but you ain't gotta be with her. If she ain't gonna act right, if she always ruled by her emotions in social media, she always want to do things because of how she feels. I'm like, you ain't gotta deal with it on no day-to-day basis. And I know you love her. If you don't love her, you like her a whole lot. I know why you like her. I know why you like her. But I'm also seeing that she crazy. She crazy. Now, do you want to deal with crazy? That's on you. But like I tell her, when I do talk to her, it's like, hey, you got two options. Either you can control your emotions or crash out. But if you crash out, you ain't gonna be with my son crashing out. If you're gonna be ruled by your emotions all day, every day, my son ain't finna be around you. Because I'm not gonna let him crash out with you. He gonna take care of his son. He ain't worried about you. Make up your mind. Now she coming around to where she was finna crash out till she like she looking at who she crashing out with. She was like, shit, they ain't gonna take care of me. They ain't got nothing for me. If anything, I get in more trouble being with these people than I do anything else. And I got a young man that's down for me, that taking care of his son, that's gonna do whatever for me. And I'm willing to risk it because I'm ruled by emotions. She learning. She learning. But again, men, you say you want peace. Why you keep chasing chaos? Why you keep going after women that look good, that have no real long-term value? That's volatile, that has no wifey traits whatsoever. Just because she got good head, that's wifey. I guess. I don't know. But my thing is, like I told individuals not too long ago, like, I'm going to get the box. I'm going to get the box. I'm going to get that. What else do I want beside that? That ain't even the top priority for a real dude, because he already know I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. What else do I want beside that? If you sitting up here saying you want the baddest chick in the world, the thickest chick in the world, that's on social media all day, every day, fine, cool. I'm not going to say don't go get her. There's some very attractive female that's on social media all day, every day. I give you that. Shoot your shot. Hit the DM. Go for what you know. I ain't mad at you. Now, if she on some chaotic shit while you trying to get to know her a little bit better, and you say you want peace, and the conversation, she ain't trying to bring peace, I throw your bone right fast. Go on, knock it off. Go on, smash. Go on, get your rocks off. Let her be. Go on, get what you gonna get. Go on, bust a good one and let it be. If that's all she good for, then that's all she good for. But if that's all she good for, and you expecting her to do something more, and she's not willing to do more, I have to blame you for making that decision. I have to. I have to put that on your head and saying, hey, bro, you knew she wasn't going to do more than what she was doing. And you chose to stay. You chose to make a relationship out of that, knowing you weren't going to get what you wanted. All because she looked a certain type of way. And now you surprised you ain't get the peace, the tranquility, the emotional stability that you're looking for in a woman. Now you're surprised you didn't get it, but you saw the red flags in the beginning and just thought that shit was cute. I got you. Anyway, I'm finna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that came through to holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I might do some more live this week, but I'm planning on doing pre-records. I think that might be. It ain't gonna be for long. Like I'm put it like this. I'm gonna be doing pre-records and more shorts to go along with long term, like my lives. But I think my lives I might do one a week instead of trying to do one every day. Might just do one a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to maximize off the things I got. So I'm still working out, but I'm gonna give y'all more content. I'm gonna try to be less vulgar. As y'all can see, I ain't cussed that much today. So I think I can do it. I think I can do it. If I just channel my inner speaker, where I had to be MC at a lot of shows, shows in school when I had to actually speak and without messing up, I had to memorize scripts and everything and had it down to a T. Yeah. So once I get the channeling that back, you know what I'm saying, I might get y'all it's gonna get better. I tell you that it's gonna get better. I'm gonna take out the cursing and try to give y'all more good content, more shorts, more pre-records, less lives probably. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, anyway, I appreciate everybody coming through. Hit that like button if you ain't hit that like button. Hit that share button, you know what I'm saying? And hit that subscribe button. I'm still trying to get 1,300 by December 31st, 2025. Y'all help me make that happen. If it don't happen, then guess what? We're going to start over January 1st, 2026. We're going to achieve these goals slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? I still got the book. You know what I'm saying? I still got the book. I still, you know, I think the whole the situation with Amazon kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I need to go and find a platform to put that book out on. And I've been BSing with the app. That's on me though. That's on me. So I'm trying to give away as much free content as possible first before I just, you know, go all the way in with everything else. But it's a work in progress. And on top of that, trying to make sure my son get his finances in order at 18. And he listening. You know what I'm saying? He finna start investing in stocks this week. He just waiting on his check. Me and him had a little sit down. He finna start investing in stocks. You know what I'm saying? He told me how much he got in the stash in the shoebox. And I told him, well, hey, you know, do something with your money. So he finna start investing in stocks. I think him and his partner, they might do they were talking to me about doing shirts, t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But we'll see. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I like y'all a lot. Some of y'all don't like. Some of y'all don't love. Some of y'all kiss my ass. I'm just playing. But nah, I appreciate everybody that come through and holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Because you know you ain't got to. But I do appreciate it. Anyway, I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna go eat me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm finna do. Wait a minute. What am I? Oh look. I hate this. Hold up. Where is? Oh, there you go. That's the one thing I hate about having two screens put up is that I would lose my arrow in a heartbeat. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna get over y'all later. Holla at y'all.
Doctor?
Like nigga, young nigga, full nigga, real nigga, rich nigga, poor nigga, house